So this is part C, where you've got to come up with an expression for the distance between Q and P. Well, you know that Q is basically going up here somewhere, and P is going over here somewhere. We want the expression P to Q, so P is going to Q. That is that way, as opposed to Q to P. Now to get from there, I need to know I've got the vector P. Remember, I've got a position vector for that, okay, which is given us as P is what is it, 20 and 10 plus 3 and 8, 2 lots, 3 and 8. As I said, it doesn't really make a difference what side the T is. And to get from here to here, Q, we had the expression that we had Q is equal to 14 minus 6 T lots of 0, 12. Okay, and so obviously to get from P, I'm going to do a minus P and then a plus Q. So Q to P is, I'll do it there, P to Q rather. P to Q is that one, okay, and Q take away P, so Q minus P, or if I write that like this, I'll multiply that out, I get, for Q I just get 14T, and I get minus 6 plus 12T, minus 6 plus 12T, just multiplying the y bits there, 12T minus 6, so that's Q. Then I'm going to take away P. Now P is 20 plus 3T, so 20 plus 3T, and this one is 10 plus 8T, 10 plus 8T. So if I take those two away, I get 14T. I've got the 20, so that just gives me 10 plus 11, minus 20 plus, made a mistake, that shouldn't be a T there. If you remember, there was no T up here. So 14 take away 20 gives you minus 6 plus 3T. Okay, actually that should not, again I made another mistake because I've got to be careful with these minus signs because that minus is applying to that one as well. So actually that should be a minus 3T. The fact that I'm making a mistake shows you got to be careful. And here we get minus 6 minus 10, which is minus 16. And then I've got 12 take away 8, okay, which gives you 4T. Okay, so that actually is the vector P to Q. But we want the expression for the distance, and so what we do is use Pythagoras. In fact, they wanted an expression for d squared. So I've got the x movement squared, because remember what you're doing is you've got a vector and you've got an x movement here, you've got a y movement here, and you've got d here. So this x movement squared plus the y movement squared is equal to the hypotenuse squared. So just looking at these numbers here, that gives me minus 6 minus 3t squared plus minus 16 plus 4t squared, and if you square that all out you get 36 plus 36t plus 9t squared plus 256 minus 128t plus 16t. Oh, hang on, that's 128t plus 16t squared. So looking at the 36 and the 256, that gives you 292. And then we've got plus 36 and you've got a minus 128, gives you minus 92t. And then we've got the 90 squared and 16, so it gives you 25t squared. and so that obviously can be tidied up to d squared equals 25 t squared, right, which is what they wanted you to get.